day of life. Welcome to the best day of your life. If you don't believe today is the best day, well, you don't even have a chance for it possibly becoming the best day of your life. And that's the whole goal here is for today to be the best day because you don't know if it's your last one. What if today was your last day? Matter of fact, forget if it was your last day. What if today was the best? What if today was the day of opportunity? What if today was that day that changed everything? What if today was that day you've been waiting on? I know what I'm talking about, right? That day you've been waiting on to change everything. That day you've been waiting on to say, when this happens, my life is going to change forever. What if today was the day and you missed it because you didn't expect it to be? I learned along the way you get out of life what you expect. You don't get out of life what you want. You get out of life what you truly expect. And what you expect from life should be to have the best one available to you. Today's topic, we talking about, are you wrong? We spend so much time afraid to be wrong that we don't make a decision at all. There's nothing worse than being in the middle. There's nothing worse than not making a decision. There's nothing worse than not finding out if you were wrong. I don't even say this. My mother really affected me with this idea about 6-7 years ago, which made me go full out at what I'm doing today. She said, find out if it's going to work already. She said, if you're going to do it, just do it. Just do it full out. Find out if it's going to work. So if it doesn't work, you can move on to something else. But you can't waste time. You can't waste time. You cannot waste it. Wasting time is detrimental to success of any type. Is time wasting. You cannot waste time. You must not waste time. You must not wait. I saw something on Instagram that really was super impactful. And of course, there's a whole bunch of stuff, but this particular thing they were talking about, he said, he said, make moves, not plans. And I thought, wow, make moves, not plans. So of course, there's ways to piece that up, but you get the point of what the man was saying. You got to move. You cannot be staying still. You must move. That means if you're doing the same thing today that you were doing yesterday, you have not moved. You must not be working on the same part that you were working on yesterday. You can't be working on the same piece. You can't be working on the same area, on the same thing. That means you did not progress. Waiting around causes missed opportunities more than anything else on this planet. Waiting around causes more missed opportunities than anything else. You must not wait. You must not wait. You must go all out right now and find out if you're wrong or not. Don't you wonder? I wonder if this is going to work. I wonder if this will be successful. I wonder if I'll get wealthy off of this. I wonder if this will be the thing that blows me up. I wonder when I'll make it. And that comes from finding out right now how close you are. Because even if you don't make it, a lot of times you realize you're a lot closer to your goal than you think. And that then creates motivation. It inspires you. It fires you up. It starts to guide your actions. Let me ask you a question. What mistakes are guiding your actions now? No, I'm not going to say mistakes, but what experiences are guiding your actions now? Why are you not going after it like your life depends on it? What experience have you had that's making you afraid to go all in? What is it? What is it? That means all the moves you make It's for a purpose. Even if you're working at a job, you can be working at Taco Bell. If you're working at Taco Bell to save up money so you can buy your own food truck, that's a part of the mission. It's a part of the mission. You still all in. You got a purpose. What is the purpose of what you're doing now? What is the driving force for you? What is it going to take? What is it going to take for you to say, I need to find out if this is going to work. I need to find out if I'm wrong. Find out if you're wrong. I know you got a good idea. I know you got a good plan. Find out if it's as good as you think it is. What's the harm in finding out? Let me ask you another question. What's the worst that can happen? If it doesn't work, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen in any situation, you end up right where you are. So you're already at the point of where it would be the worst. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Y'all understand what I'm actually providing? The thought around it. You need to find out if it's going to work. Stop being afraid to go out there and give it a shot. Yes, you have to sacrifice something. Yes, you must risk. So many people are afraid to take the risk. Jim Rohn says, so many people are afraid of the bill for trying until they hand you the bill for not trying. Oh my God! Do you hear what that's? So many people are afraid of the bill of the cost of trying until they hand you the bill for not trying. It costs more to not go after your dreams. It costs more to not go after it with everything you have. It costs more. They say, regret weighs tons. Disappointment weighs ounces. You're going to die. And when you do, the moments before, when you know it's time, you get that call that's going to say, hey, it's two things you're going to be concerned with. Regret, all the things that you wish you would have did. Or disappointment, all the things that you just wish you could have done better. That's it. That's all you're going to think about. All the things you wish you would have did and all the things you wish you would have did better. That's it. So limit the amount of regret that you have right now by going after it. Take the chance now. Listen, you wait on a better opportunity, you are missing on many more. You're trying to hit one shot. You're trying to hit one big shot instead of, you can take as many shots as available to you. There's no amount of failure there's not a certain amount of failure that you can have until you're out. You can fail as much as you want to. You can take as many shots as you want to. People are so focused on this one shot, like you have an unlimited amount of shots. So just keep trying. Just keep trying. Just stay in long enough. I was talking to some buddies of mine and we use an analogy of holding a pole up in the wind. If it's windy outside and you got to hold that pole up, a lot of people, it's super cold out here, it's windy, I'm going to drop the pole and I can't handle the wind. Some people are going to sit and hold that pole, hold their position through the wind. They're going to hold their position when it's windy outside. They're going to hold their positions when the conditions aren't in their favor. They're still going to stand where they are and say, this is where I'm going to be. And nothing is moving me off of my square because this is where I decided to be. And I was ready for whatever was supposed to come. I was ready. I was ready. I know this is a part of the journey. I'm here telling you right now, it's a part of the journey, but you got to say yes now. And when it comes, don't act surprised. It blows my mind when people act surprised when it's cold in the winter. It's winter time. They come around every year. The winter comes around every year. Every year. It's all about the right preparation, the right mindset. Even if you ain't prepared, you can at least know you knew it was coming. There's nothing worse than a person acting like they didn't know winter was coming. And they want to act surprised when it get a little tough. No matter what you want to do, if you want to be great at it, it's going to require you to hold your pole in the wind. If you're just now tuning in, thank you for tuning in right here on Top of the Morning, only on TGN Talk on the Good News Radio Network. You will not find this anywhere else. That is a guarantee. Everything is right here. This is a Black-owned radio network. We're not rocking with Apple Podcasts. We're not going with Spotify. We're not going with SoundCloud. We're not doing none of that. We're bringing it all right here to the people. From ground up, independent Black and brown-owned network. We're doing it right here our own way. Everything here we do is live radio. We're changing our format on April 1st. I'm so excited for everybody to experience what we've been building here. It's been a very, very long 7 years for myself. It's been a very, very long 6 years for the Good News. And I'm more excited than I've ever been. I'm more confident than I've ever been. It took me this long to figure out what to do, but I'm here. I held myself down through the winter. I went through every experience, every emotion just to be here. Just to be here. And this ain't nowhere. But then again, nah, we're everywhere. So if you just now tuned in, Top of the Morning, our topic today is, am I wrong? Am I wrong? We spend so much time trying not to do the wrong things. We spend so much time trying not to get it wrong and spending less time just focusing on getting it. Just focus on getting it. Just focus on getting it. That is the most important. It's not about getting it right and getting it wrong. It's just get it. Because once you get it, you got it. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of energy to get to a certain point. And I appreciate that down in the Instagram Live. I had to adjust something. You know, I hook my stuff up, man. Are you wrong? Go find out. Go find out if you're wrong. You're going to spend so much time wondering how it's going to be, if it's going to be, when it's going to be. Let me ask you a question. What are you going to do today? What are you going to do today that actually changes your tomorrow? Oh my God, just think about it. What are you going to do today that changes your tomorrow? Just that alone, just today and tomorrow. I'm not thinking about your whole life. Most people think they wait around for something to show up one day. I've said it many times on this show. The boat is not coming to pick you up. You have to build a raft. You have to build a raft. You know, I love my generation, the millennial generation. I think we're the most educated generation of all time, but I think we're also the most misdirected people of all generation of all time, just because of we had to be for certain reasons to change, you know, the model of things. But also, I feel like we've lost a lot of essence of understanding what is practical. We're very optimistic. I love it, but it's to a fault. Optimism is not going to get you. You can't just sit there and allow the universe to show up at your front door. It won't happen. You want to talk about being in flow? We talked about being in Min Jack. We talked about this yesterday. Being in flow means Even if you got to just go with it and flow with it, you got to get in the river. Water flows, the river flows, it's effortless. But you got to get in the river. You got to, and when you in the river, you got to not drown. It ain't about, you got to not drown when you get in the river, when you in flow. So you got to work with the universe. The universe ain't working for you. You can sit there and do all your affirmations all day if you want to. But if you ain't out here putting in that work, if you ain't hopping in the river, if you're not paddling to stay afloat, the river is, yes, it's taking you somewhere. It's taking you to a better destination. But you have to work with the river or you will die. You have to be a part of the process. It's an absolute must. Ladies and gentlemen, what I love to say is you got to get on the train while it's standing still. You can't see what train is going the fastest and say, oh, I want to hop on that train because it's going the fastest. You can't get on a fast-moving train. Have you ever? It's impossible. Understand what I'm just saying? It's impossible for you to get on a fast-moving train. The slower the train is, then that's when you're able to get on. So understand, at the beginning, it's not going to move fast. You just got on. People expect the train to go 100 miles an hour. I just sit here and told you it took me 7 years just to get here. 7 years. And the train was not always this fast. Matter of fact, there was no train. So it requires you to work with what's available. You have to work with what's available. So back to my point. Are you wrong? Are you wrong? What about what you believe in? Are you wrong in what you believe in? Is your vision wrong? Is your dream wrong? Is your idea wrong? Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Are you going to make it? Are you ever going to become wealthy? Are you ever going to become successful? Are you ever going to become rich? What if I don't make it? It probably won't happen. This is how we think. It's rare for a person to happen. Why me? Super imposter syndrome sets in. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, at this point, I don't care about none of that. I'm about to find out. I got to know if I'm supposed to make it or not. I got to know. I got to know if this is for me. I got to know if I'm going to become wealthy. I got to know if I'm becoming a billionaire. I got to find out. It's not even about the money. It's not even about the success. It's not about none of that. It's because I want to know if I could do it. Don't you want to see what you're capable of? Do you not want to see what all that you're capable of? Do you not want to leave this life on E? Do you not want to go all out? Listen, even when I go out to eat, I eat on my food before I leave the restaurant. I want my whole experience here. I'm not to take my food home person. I'm going to finish my meal here. I'm serious. I want my experience now. I know what it's like to eat at home. I want to eat here. I'll take my time if I need to. But I'm leaving my plate empty when I leave here. That's the point. So you got to go out on E. You wait, you got all this energy. You got all this fuel. And you saving it for what? What do you say? What are you waiting around for? You think about to get some extra days? Every day you're getting closer to the end of your life. Every day you're getting closer to the end of your life. Every single day. Your life is approaching and coming to an end every single day. So what you must understand is that you don't have the time to be waiting for more time. People say, when I get more time, you don't get more time. There's no such thing as more time. You got right now. That's it. You show me a person that got more time than they're supposed to get on this earth. Who you know that got more time than they're supposed to get? We all die around the same time, around the same ages. Who out here living at 300? Who got more time? Y'all here living like y'all got 300 years left. Yo, this shit is about to wrap. They about to wrap this shit up. What y'all talking? What? Listen, if you're lucky enough to live, if you're blessed enough to live to even 75, and I say blessed, I'm serious when I mean that. You got to be extremely healthy, extremely ready. You got to do a lot of things. A lot of people who 75 already cheated death a couple times. So I say this to say, you don't have a whole lot of time left to be messing around and waiting around and wondering if you're going to be wrong or not. You got to go find out right now. If you know, listen, if you know you're going to do something in the future, why not do it now? I'm so serious. I mean, just having a conversation, as I said, if I know I'm about to already do something, if I say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm about to do it now. What's the difference between the future and the present? The future don't even freaking exist. So you talking about something that don't even exist. The only thing that does exist is the present. Because even in the future, it's going to be down. Let me ask you a question. When's the best time to start chasing your dream full out? When's the best time to start changing your life? When's the best time to get healthier? When's the best time to say, hey, I want to be happier? You tell me when is the best time. I'll wait. If your answer is anything other than right now, you're never going to make it. You're going to be an unsuccess. You're going to be unhappy in life. You're going to die with a lot of regrets. And I don't wish that for you. I wish you would take heed to what I'm saying right now and act as if you got a little bit of time left. Understand that you already missed out on 1,000 opportunities because you was being lazy. You missed out on your $1 million opportunity because you wasn't prepared. You done missed out on a lifetime, a life-changing chance because you didn't show up. Because you was waiting. You've already missed out on so many opportunities. It's up to you if you're gonna miss out on any more. It's up to you if you're gonna keep missing out on your big opportunities because you're waiting and you're not taking it serious. You're not going all in. You're not 100% all the way in yet. I'm not talking to nobody that's not 100% in. I don't want nobody, if I'm going to see a doctor, I don't want the doctor to perform surgery on me and he not 100% in on it. I don't want no doctor that do this on the side. I don't want this to be my doctor's side thing. Are you kidding me? This got to be my doctor's main thing. This has to be your main thing. Is it your main thing? Is your goal your main thing? Is your dream your main thing? Or is it still your side thing? Because if it's still your side thing, you need to focus on moving it over to your main thing. Or you will continue to sit in that space of, am I wrong? Change that mentality and say, am I right? What if you're right? What if it all goes well? What if it goes better than you expect? I tell people all the time, man, I'm counting on luck. I'm counting on luck to make it. I'm counting on it. So I'm going to make sure that I'm prepared when luck shows up. I'm going to be ready for it. I'm going to be ready for my opportunity. I'm going to be ready to be lucky. I'm looking forward to when luck shows up. I'm going to be ready. When my opportunity walks past me, I'm going to be ready with everything I have. I'm going to be ready. Luck shows up all the time. I've seen it. It showed up in your life many times before, but you missed it because you wasn't prepared. You've met people that could change your life, but you didn't have nothing for them. You wasn't ready. 7 years. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. As I work. When luck shows up, I'm gonna be ready for it. See, luck ain't just something you just say, oh, it just happened. No, luck is what you're ready for, what you're prepared for. What you're prepared for. What you are prepared for. Luck is meeting the right person. Just happened to bump into such and such. Luck is somebody knew this person that knew this person. Luck is you was at a coffee shop and somebody saw you working on yourself and working on what you work on, and they said, hey, what you working on? Oh, really? I'm running such and such company. Hey, can I have your card? Luck is, man, I was just sitting there working on and they saw listen, I listened to a podcast called How I Built This, and generally I would never, ever recommend listening to anything outside of the Good News Radio, of course. But this particular podcast called How I Built This is, man, he interviews the biggest companies, that we know or not know of that has built their business from the bottom up, from the basement, from the garage, from nothing. They built these companies, and I just listen to the stories, and I hear a lot of the similar things. And what he always asks about luck, and they always say, yeah, luck is a huge part of how I did it, but I was ready for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate your time, appreciate your love. Thank you so much. Got to get out of here. I will see y'all on Monday. Make sure y'all go take advantage of what life has to offer you, because you almost out of time. Just wanted to remind you if nobody else did. All right, y'all, I'm out of here.